Hey, what's up, traders? Watch this video here for Wednesday, March 8th. Kind of an ugly candle today on the SPY. The Dow was down 574 at the close. So pretty much an ugly day. Hat tip to the room for finding some nice setups anyway. I think it was Kevin P pointed out PTGX. All right, and he pointed out the 18. So let me show you what it looked like. So about right here, he pointed out that it topped at 18, right? And had relative strength. I think that was like the gist of his post. For me, that kind of lets everybody know he's thinking whole number inflection point, stronger than the market back through 18, right? So you could argue that that wasn't an exact call, but I think most people in chat knew that he was looking at the push back through 18. And man, the thing went nuts from there. So it was a neat heads up. Whether you want to call it an actual call or not is up to you. BBIO, and this was Kevin M pointed out another 18. Let's go to fives. And it looked about like this. It had started to curl up, and he gave the basically second mouse through 18 idea, knowing that the early high was just above. They had an offering yesterday, I think, after hours, and it was holding up. That was pointed out in pre-market. I mentioned it in the pre-market summary when we were looking at what we were going to possibly trade today, and it was holding up pretty well. So the second mouse through 18 was Kevin M's idea. Never looked back. I love those ones that never look back. So that's it. There's a couple hat tips for you, especially in a really, really weak environment. And let me go straight into what we're watching for tomorrow. AM had that big rip yesterday. Kind of a quiet inside day today, just looking for a third day play. We'll see what the market does too, but it's on a chart. ENTX, kind of the same thing. Breakout, quiet red day, in a weak tape on lower volume. We're going to watch that one. SE, big breakout today. We're looking for a follow-through setup tomorrow. TDUP. Remember, we're day traders. These are all ideas that we may trade intraday, but we do not hold overnight. TDUP, a nice breakout, closing off its highs, but certainly held up pretty well. And that was on that was on earnings, so certainly worth watching tomorrow. SFR, I have no idea why this thing popped yesterday, but today held up really well versus the market, so it goes on a chart. CDIO, man, when this was at the low of day today, it was my favorite looking chart for tomorrow. It ended up reversing and closing at the highs. I still like it, but I would have liked it as a bounce play a little better than kind of just a long play going into tomorrow. But certainly a recent high flyer and great relative strength today. So CDIO goes on long watch. AZUL, let me get this right here. Yesterday's high 706, today's high 706 basically, right? So we're looking for a break of that 706. WW is Weight Watchers. Big breakout today. Certainly worth watching tomorrow. PTGX. Again, another relentless strong one in a very ugly tape. There's the intraday. Just hardly any pullbacks at all. And then lastly, I'm going to put CRWD, which was interesting to me, over 30, because it's where it topped out yesterday. But they had earnings after hours. So right now, as I'm babbling, it's trading at 133.10. So a possible gap play tomorrow. That's it. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. We'll add other gappers in the pre-market as we always do, and hopefully we'll find some nice trades again tomorrow.